Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jazzy bringing a new video on Duel Links, and today we are looking at a Firm as the Earth beatdown kind of control deck. It's really cool. Here's the deck on the screen right now. I'll quickly go over it and jump into some PvP matches. I've been using it all morning and it's been serving me really well. I haven't lost a duel with it yet, and yeah, it's just really crazy. So first we've got Popcorn. You can get this guy through the card trader, really powerful card. While it's a field spell, it gains 1000 attack, and if you use Firm as the Earth, it goes to 2700 attack from 1200. So it's a really powerful card. I run through them because I just think it's a really fun card to use, and it's pretty cool. We're also running Black Brock. You can get this through ticket rewards in PvP, so it's also a free card. When it's normal summoned, you can target one monster on the field, change its position to face up defense position. So it's really cool, powerful card. You can turn stuff to defense position, so you can get over like big monsters and stuff. And it's an Earth type, obviously everything's an Earth type in this deck. 1800 with Firm as the Earth, that's an extra 500 attack. We're also running 2 boxers. I like Boxer, I might up it to 3. And the whole point of Boxer is when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you put a token on this monster, and then once it's got a token on it, if Boxer would get destroyed, you can remove the token instead, so it stays on the field. Really powerful. Cool card, 1800 attack. Firm as the Earth, it boosts it up. And we're running Wild Heart, because Wild Heart's one of the best Earth types in the game. Unaffected by trap cards, boost its attack with Firm as the Earth, powerful monster on the field, that's unaffected. We're running the 2 Cyclones. To pay 1000 life points, target a spell, trap, and banish it. That can get our field spell on the field, because we need to pay 1000 to activate it. We're running two Super Rushes, the 3 enemy controller, 2 Mirror Wall, and a Curse. The monsters in this deck are mostly like pretty cheap, so it's alright because card trader tickets, that's a free card through Jaden, and boxes and SR that you'll be able to pull up pretty easily. The most expensive stuff are a few of the spells, like the Cosmic Cyclones are expensive, I know that. You can get your hands on some Super Rushes pretty easy. Enemy controllers are pretty easy to get hold of. Everyone's got at least Mirror Wall or Wall of Destruction. And Curse of Anubis is a rare that you can get hold of really simple. So yeah, that's the deck, and we'll jump into some ranked right now and see what we can do. I think my next match is my rank up. I just beat a Dino deck. I beat this guy, don't know what he was using. Well yeah, he was using a crazy Relinquish deck. It confused me so much. And I beat like loads of other decks as well with it. Like, that was annoying, the Shadow Game deck. But Wild Heart obviously shuts down control decks because it's unaffected by traps. So I think it's this duel or the next duel is our rank up match to Legend 2. And if we can do it with this deck, it's going to be pretty cool. I really do enjoy this deck. The main reason I wanted Firm as the Earth in the first place is for a Psychic deck, but I wanted to experiment with other decks with Firm as the Earth. And just a simple like beatdown control decks were really cool. So we're going against a Rex. If we manage to get Cyclone and we get rid of his field spell, we can have the upper hand, and it's really cool, because then we can have our field spell and he doesn't have his. So we pulled an alright hand, it's not the best. This is our rank up match. We just need to make sure he doesn't lock down anything. So we'll just throw all 3 face downs for this turn and end our turn. Because I know loads of Lexes, did I say Lex before? I know loads of Rexes run like stuff to lock down the back row, and it's really annoying. It's not that bad of a starting hand, depending on what he got. As soon as we get rid of his field spell and activate our field spell, the tables will turn dramatically. Because most of these dinos will go down to 1600 and we'll be way over 2000 attack on all of our monsters. So waiting for a response. I think he might have bricked, or he just saw the Boxer and he dipped because he knows that Boxer's a pretty tough monster. Especially the fact that we've got two Mirror Walls, and if you can't like stop them, yeah, he's just going to fold. He might have opened up really bad. Unfortunate for him, but we got put up to Legend 2 from that. I definitely think this game, this deck could easily get King of Games. It's 100% King of Games worthy. So we'll just quickly check over his deck. I think I know this guy, by the way. Yeah, so he's running like a Dino deck with these Zing Zang Hoos and the Magic Arrows and stuff. The back row control. So I was running a pretty basic Dino deck, kind of. So we'll jump straight into the next duel. And by the way, we hit over 3,000 subscribers on the channel, so I'd like to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and supported the channel. It's amazing. We're growing so fast and it's just unbelievable, so thank you all for that. Next goal is to 5,000. Let's see if we can do it. So we're going against another Rex. Legend right now is just full of Rexes. Every time when I face a Rex, I just wish I had my OG on my Go deck, but yeah, I don't want to use it all the time. So we open up with a pretty strong opening hand, depending on what he gets. We'll see what he does. He'll probably set 2 back row and summon a monster. Most likely the Evil Swarm. If he's running it, that is. We'll see what he does. So he's running that, the Sabersaurus. That's a rare Dino card and it goes up to 2,200. Pretty powerful, normal monster that you can run in your Dino deck. There's the 2 back row. So we draw into Boxer, which is a pretty good draw. I'm going to set Super Rush. Do I want to Boxer this turn? I'll bring out my Dino myself. I could bring out Wild Heart, attack into him, and then enemy controller it to defense. That could be a good play. I think my best play is... I have plays. I think I will risk it. I'll go for the Wild Heart play. Toddle on. We'll go into battle. We'll attack into him. Declared battle. So I'm unaffected by traps, so he will have to have a Super Rush to activate or an enemy controller of himself. So we're going to turn his monster into defense mode to try and get over it. Unfortunately for us, he has his own enemy controller. But we haven't drawn into any of our Popcorns yet, and Popcorn becomes a giant monster because even he has his field spell out, so it'll go up to like 2,200 attack. I think that's the most powerful Dino he's running in his deck. Attack-wise, because the rest are like 2,100, 2,150 and stuff like that. So if we can get a Popcorn on the field and lock down his back row, we're in really good shape. So we'll try and do that. So he sets down another back row. He summons a Black Brock. What else is he going to do? Best thing about this is both of these Dino monsters are Earth types. And he is going to go in for the attack. So I'm going to turn my Toddle on and wait for the battle step. So he goes in for the attack. Battle step, I will activate my Super Rush. Hopefully he doesn't have his own Super Rush to counter mine. So I'll get my monster. I will select Earth. He does have something that's chainable, so it might be a Super Rush of himself. Whatever it was on the back row, he chose not to activate it. So we draw into a Cyclone, which is really good right now. I think I might want to go for his back row. Actually, his monster goes to 1,900 if I get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is Cosmic Cyclone. I kind of want to get rid of his back spell, but I kind of don't at the same time. The best play is going to be getting rid of his Jurassic World. He does have something chainable. So he does have an enemy controller, I believe. So his monster got powered up greatly by that. So our play is going to be to summon Black Brock. Turn his monster into defense mode. Even if he does have the enemy controller, he'll have to choose which one to turn. Because our field spell decreases Earth-type defenses, and he's going to allow both of the attacks to go through, which is pretty scary. So if he draws a monster, hopefully he draws a spell right now or a trap. Is this going to be the fold? As soon as we got rid of that field spell, the tables turned into our favour, which was amazing. So is this going to be the fold? He's thinking about the play. Did he draw a monster? I'd recommend, if you do have Firm as the Earth, try a deck similar to this. There's other ways you can activate Firm as the Earth by like keeping your enemy wall on the field by paying 2,000 and that'll activate it. And there's other ways of like just paying a few life points. So it looks like he does not have any plays left and he's going to dip. So there's another win. I really do. I am enjoying this deck quite a lot. And it can kind of deal with Cyber Angels if you think about it, because we do have the right back row to deal with them within all the enemy controllers and the super rushes. And I think it'll do pretty well against Hazy as well, because we have the super rushes and the enemy walls for him. Look at that, Rex. If our next duel's against another Rex, you guys know that if you want to get to Legend, just run a Rex deck. They're everywhere. So we're going to jump into this next duel, see what we face. Hopefully we can get some different variety. But if we go against a Rex, that's completely fine. We're going against a Legend 2 player, and it's another Rex. Seems like everybody loves the Rex today. And we're going first. If we can pull the Cyclone off in our opening hand, it's going to be big. We'll see what we can do though. Let's see our opening hand. Oh, that is a beautiful hand. This guy's going to cry right now. So we're going to activate our Cosmic Cyclone, destroying his field spell, activating our field spell. Or should I pull the Popcorn out this turn? Actually, I'll save it. I'll pull out our Elemental Hero, set down a Mirror Wall, end our turn. Now we have a 2,000 beta and most of these dinos can't even get close to us because they'll be 1,600, 1,800. So he's going to have to rely heavily on his back row, and Wildheart deals with that. So he summons Black Brock, and obviously that effect's going to go off because of, yeah. And I don't think we can stop this. Actually, yeah, we can. So it's going to set down 2 back row. It's going to go in for the attack. Or is he? Yeah, he's going to go in for the attack. I'll activate wall. I'm actually going to pay for the wall as well. He has to have a spell card to stop this. It might be pretty silly of me to like pay for the wall, but I'm going to risk it all. So, I'm going to bring out Popcorn. 2,700 beta, look at that. But he's only got 400 defense, so you have to be careful of that. And we're going to go in for the battle with the Wildheart. He has to use a Super Rush or an enemy controller to get over this. Hopefully he doesn't have the Super Rush because all of our monsters are Earth types. He lets the attack go through and we'll attack with the Popcorn right now. This is when he'll probably Wall of Destruction. He's going to allow it, meaning he doesn't have anything. This is what I'm on about with the pure power of this deck. It's like a Dino Beatdown deck if you think about it, but more control-y. So he's going to set down another back row. He has no monsters left. I'm going to just set Curse of Anubis and go in for the attack. Should I set down the Boxer? No, I'll just go in for the attack. I go in for the attack. He'll have to enemy controller and use Windstorm, or 2 enemy controllers. So there's 1 enemy controller, because this is unaffected by traps, and then he'll have to Windstorm this. Do we see the Windstorm? Oh, we see the 2 enemy controllers. So he is still trying to fight back. We should have summoned Boxer, but I didn't want to like play into a wall, even though we do have our Wildheart. I knew that he had an enemy controller set. And then we would have been open with 2 Boxers, but we do have Curse of Anubis. I just didn't want to get like too overconfident. So he is going to go in for battle. He does play the magic arrows, And he will probably attack the Wild Heart. Smart move. See what we draw into. Cosmic Cyclone, but we cannot play it because of our life points. And I just made the wrong play. Yeah, I'm going to Curse of Anubis. I could have had game this turn, I think. Bring out Boxer, 2,300. Is it going to be the Floodgate? It's not the Floodgate. And take down his monster, or try to. It does go through, and we can activate Boxer's effect. And we just set that down to try and bluff him out, because he'll probably think that's a Windstorm, a Mirror Wall, or something else, because he knows that I'm relying heavily on my back row. So he does summon another monster. And he'll attack into a Popcorn. If we can draw into another Wild Heart, we instant win. We'll see what we draw into. We draw into another Boxer. Do I want to risk summoning a Boxer into a Mirror Wall or a Wall of Destruction? We have to risk it. We're going to do it. So we summon another Boxer. We're going to go in for the attack. It's not going to be a Wall of Destruction because we know it's activatable now. So it's probably a Mirror Wall. It is the Mirror Wall. But he cannot pay for it. And we'll end our turn. And our Boxer survives because we did have a counter on it. So right now the Mirror Wall is gone and he has to play something. If he summons a monster and has enemy controller, he wins. We see what he does. Does he have any plays left? He's thinking about his play. Such a close duel. Even if he wins this, I'm not even going to be mad because this is a really, really clutch duel. So does he have another monster to banish? So he can get over one of us. Well, one of the monsters. We still have 3 enemy controllers. Yeah, he is playing round the bluff, which is pretty cool. If we have 3 enemy controllers, remember, and we haven't drawn 1. And we draw what we need. So we'll just go for the enemy controller take. This is a stupid play. I know, I should just set the enemy controller, wait out the turn, and then go. But if he was running Karibo, good for him. And he isn't, so we got the game. Apologise that all we faced today was Rexes, but apparently everyone likes running Rexes in Legend. I can't blame him. Dinos are powerful decks. So we are in Legend 2, almost Legend 3, and we haven't lost with this deck. I've been using it, I've been using it since I lost, because I lost with my Ojama deck against this thing. Because Ojama's just got absolutely obliterated by that. And then ever since that, I've just been on a giant winning streak. And it's all with this deck. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave the like. It really helps that channel. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this deck. If you run it, tell me the results. If it helps you get to King Games, if it helps you get to the max level in KC Cup. Just let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, because we are killing it. We are growing so fast, and it's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.